black
moving on to the main topic for the evening, and that has to do with the new KYC, that has been suggested by the CBN, and that's, digging a bit deeper into how they know their customers, you and I, more. And there are a lot of questions that people are asking. There are a lot of questions that we need to put out there too. And, let's talk about it. Let's find out what this thing is all about. Now, the new regulation is part of an enhanced Know Your Customer policy. And, it's about financial security generally.
So they say.
So they say. Now, I'm not a financial expert, but I do know what social media is. And what that is, isn't that like too much?
Well, so my question is this. Will the social media go over all of the data they already have, which essentially means that what then happens to our BVN, our, what's it called now, the identity number and all of those, that's the NIN, and all those datas are with the bank already.
Exactly.
Now, the social media, what exactly does that do for anyone? Do you understand what I'm saying? Now, who is to say that I would give you my exact social media account? What if I give you an account I'm not using at all?
Okay.
What if I create a special social media account just for the purpose of giving it to the bank? How do you verify? In fact, in Nigeria, do we have verification portals in our agencies? Can somebody in the police right now punch in your BVN, your NIN, and it will come out, your information will come out? Great, awesome.
Definitely.
Now, if I give you the wrong social media account, how do you verify that it's me?
So first of all, for somebody that says that I think social media should be regulated, it sounds like I'm contradicting myself, but I can't see I can't see the sense in, like, please make it make sense. You want people's social media handle, central bank social media handle, like how, like to what end? So it's a different thing if the government, not the central bank, if the government said they wanted everyone's social media handle, that's a different conversation. Central bank, well, your tweets, your posts, what has it got to do with your finance?
If we're going to be political about this,
let me quote Nasir Jones, who said, "People fear what they don't understand, hate what they can't conquer." Now, I just feel I don't want to say old people, but people that don't understand what's happening in this day and age.
Okay.
Now, in knowing your customer, you have the person's details. Like we said, they have so much data on you. They have your address. They have your NIN. They have your NIN. They have everything. They have your BVN. Here's the funny thing. They know your marital status.
Exactly.
They know whether you're a parent or not. They have so much information that they know you. Why do you want to now include social media in this? Now, here's the problem. Number one, this to an extent is almost free promo for social media handles.
Straight up.
You get me? You're now promoting for people to be on social media, to gather their information here and there.
Yeah, so first things first, not everyone is on social media.
Exactly.
So what happens
not everybody is on social
class?
media. So if you ask me now, I'll tell you I'm not on social media.
Yeah.
Fortunately for me, my social media is my name, Tiengang, T-Y-E-N-G-G-A-N-G, on all platforms.
Free promo.
Feel free to follow. So that's my social media. But if my social media was that faithful man, do you understand? How do you confirm it's me?
So
and I can have multiple social media accounts.
And that's the question. So
okay, so guys, before we go any further, let's even break down the reasons behind why there's this. And there's some things I've put down.
I like that.
Let's break it down. So
because I want to know
the first basic idea is that the official line is to prevent fraud and improve accuracy
of social media
customer information.
How?
Wait now, guys, so that we can now tear into it. On the surface, it does make a bit of sense.
It doesn't make any sense.
Okay, no, I mean, like, fraud is...
So somebody stole my money. Fraud is
a massive issue. And anything, to combat it is generally a good thing. But what about privacy concerns?
Central Bank is really trying.
We also have this, like, we're talking about banks having access to your social media activity. That's a lot of personal data in one place. We're talking about, what if the data gets misused or falls into the wrong hands, data breaches, real concern. The implications go on and on. Let's consider a few scenarios. First, let's say there's a potential increased monitoring and profiling. Now, they come to They come to rich uncle. Yeah, so
they
come to rich uncle. No, I'm just trying to. They come to rich uncle, yeah?
Okay.
Rich uncle travels a lot. So rich uncle proposes certain things business-wise. Rich uncle is answered quickly. They come to deck, they see deck's activities, traveling and all of that. They go like, oh, this guy is well-to-do. The same thing with gang. They check it. Now, I'm guessing, I might be wrong, that there's going to be a lot of profiling, because what that means is that they'll look at people's activities on social media and say, oh, okay, can this guy afford to do this or whatever, which is wrong, by the way.
No, but you guys don't even seem to understand that already in Nigeria, not just in Nigeria, around the world, you live in Big Brother. Yeah. Right? We live in Big Brother. Like, every single phone call you make, the network can trace it. Yeah. Where the phone call originated from, who you called, what time you called them. Like, so you're not. So there's no privacy. When you drive on Third Mainland Bridge, Allen Avenue, that Allen roundabout. If you jump the street light there, you get an SMS. If your car is registered in Lagos, max 5 or 6 minutes, you get an SMS that you are owing Lagos State 20
Bro, don't say less.
Really?
I paid 20,000 yesterday because my roadworthiness expired.
Oh no, if that's
no, it's not joke. I paid it yesterday.
That's to show you
how much
yesterday.
Data
is
they
out.
already have.
They know you. First off, do you know how many of? First, you have your national identity, NIN, and those ones have it. FRSC, they have a driver's license, biometrics. Nigerian immigration, they have your passport data. The banks have your BVN. You cannot hide in this country.
Yes, exactly. So
that social media and
the telcos have your footprint. They have everything.
Which still doesn't make sense to me, because I lost my phone. I lost my phone, and then I went back in to say, okay, well, you guys, give me another SIM card, and then they go, you have to go and get a police report. You have to get this. I'm like, why? All I have to do is put my fingerprint on there,
and your details
my details pop up now.
Exactly.
So what are you taking all of that data for?
So you see,
using it.
So you see, the thing is this, right?
It.
You see, you must also understand that sometimes some of these decisions are political in nature. You must understand it. However it is that you want to look at it. Because like you said, with all of these details, with all of this data that people have, why do you still want more data? The ones that you have not used it. Why are you still asking this? No, you have not used it. Now, hold on. I'm going somewhere. Sorry. Hold on. I'm going somewhere. What you must also understand is that you are collecting these details, all right? You have them with you, right? How is social media going to help you to catch somebody?
Now, let me break it down for you.
I don't understand.
Let me tell you what's happening now. It's clear that we are moving towards some kind of socialist, communist type of society.
I completely agree.
Because privacy is key to Nigerians. Once you're trying to regulate and not allow people have a private life, you are moving towards being some kind of socialist or some kind of communist, which is very dangerous. Yes, there are political agendas against this whole thing. But now here's my concern. The banking sector in Nigeria, is there a problem on our social media?
The what?
Is there a problem on social media?
That's a good one.
Is there a problem my Twitter,
my
X,
my
TikTok?
You know the one that scares me, that makes me laugh.
Is that what their problem is? Where are their priorities?
You have their biometrics that cannot be changed. You have my biometrics. Like, once you put your fingerprint on the fingerprint scanner in Nigeria today, it brings out all of your info. But what you are now chasing is something that I can create 500 of.
Now here's the funny thing. Maybe they're trying to raise their own numbers, or they're trying to trend, or they're trying to become influencers. I have no idea. But a person's personal social media has nothing to do with the government's business. We already say the things you see online are not true.
They're not real.
You know the annoying part. You know the annoying part is the fact that after all of these things that they have collected, Nigerians will still come and say they want to do census. Why are you doing census when you have all of this data? So and then you will still get the budget for the census.
Of so many things.
That's because their priorities are lost.
Yes.
And these people are old people that have not decided to add youthful people to help you think about certain policies when you're creating. First of all, they had that. Remember the amount they wanted to create to collect for cyber security? Like, that's not being funded already. Now, what else do they want to do?
So, in all honesty, I don't even think it has to do with youth, old people. And it's just, for me, it just shows a lack of clear, critical thinking. Like, why?
And now the system is not together.
Why in the world would you say we want your social media handle. I will create one and give you, and I'll never post anything.
I think in the US they just have social security numbers.
But do you know what's so funny? Do you know what's so funny to me?
Yeah.
It's so funny to me that right now, if I was to just, I think I'm following all of you guys on social media, but if I wasn't following you guys and I just put your details online and I say, give me their social media handles, you don't have to ask me for it. You can look for it.
Exactly.
Yeah, exactly.
And there's another thing. When you talk about security, why are you telling people your security means and trends when it should be under G so that they can catch you when you commit a crime? You're not trying to say for your own safety. No, don't tell us. Keep us safe on the low to catch the people that are criminals and are faulting.
So let me ask you a question. Why do you think that they want to collect cyber levies?
They're trying to justify making more money.
That's it. You got it.
Okay, so we finally got it.
I honestly want to sit down. I honestly want to sit down with.
They think we don't have sense. That's the problem.
I honestly want to sit down with whoever came up with this policy, whether it's the CBN governor or whoever works in CBN, and I want to have the person explain to me.
So the policy hasn't kicked in.
No, I just want to hear the rationale behind it. That we want your social media because, like,
it doesn't make sense. You know, that's what I remember some years ago, one time when one federal government agency said they used a certain amount to open a Facebook account, which we all know to open a Facebook account is absolutely free.
So for that, you can't hold them to that because they have consultants for everything.
Yes, that's what I'm saying. It's so easy. It's so easy to come up with these things and just put it out there and feel like we people that are rational have no sense to question it. You get where I'm coming from?
Yeah.
Like you said, you can create multiple social media accounts. You can create fake ones.
You can create hundreds. Like how?
And that has to do with my banking.
In all of this, there's one thing that definitely hasn't been answered. How does it improve, the system?
I want someone to sit down and explain
it. It doesn't.
No one has been able to put that together.
Can I be honest with you? Some of the people that are even in government and are in certain places, their social media is so private that you don't even know it's them. You don't have access to it. That at the end of the day, I'm like, what? Are you trying to gain more followers? I know some bankers, I don't want to mention any names. There's some people that their names and what they do online is completely opposite to who they are in real life.
Of course. And you know the
so
funny
just a
thing
breath of
about
fresh air.
it,
You're taking everything from us, and now you want to take our social media.
Exactly.
Kukuma just put us in one prison.
Hopefully that doesn't happen. But I mean, there's a lot that we've said. There's a lot that we've observed, and there's a lot of changes that needs to come by talking more about things like this and looking for the right solutions to help give the right policies. Because at this rate, we don't know what's going to happen. But we'll take a quick break. When we return, we take your social media comments and see that they might take from you. Yes, rightly said. And then we'll see how that goes. It's still the Black Table. We'll see you right after the break.